Very nice people. Very nice people. Wie bitte? Are you from Munich? That's what we were talking about right now. Yeah, yeah, bitte, kein Problem. Yeah. So, yeah. What up, gang? Here we are at the park. Just enjoying a good sunny day, even though it's not summer officially yet, but the sun is out and it's good weather. Found this park. It's in Getnerplatz. During summer or spring, you're able to see the grass and the flowers. It's really nice. And right here to my left, that's a little. This right here is a little uh, like theater. Super nice too. And I think I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start coming out to the park more often and seeing if, first of all, enjoying the day, enjoying the sun. And second of all, maybe see if I meet some people, meet some locals, meet some Germans, maybe do a little social experiment. Like these folks that came to sit next to me, but they're speaking English. I have no idea what they're talking about though. They just asked if they could sit, and it's fine. That's what it's all about.
Oh my God. Oh, it's a supernova.
Being out here sometimes makes me remember and realize to step out of like my head from work. Stop dealing with all the stress that's like out of my control. Just enjoy nature.
Sagen wir mal ganz ehrlich, der Mann mit den 2 Kindern hat falsche Daten nicht. Der war bei privat. Genau, richtig. Ja, das 4-5 Jahre die Nachwuchsleistungszentrum aufgebaut. Und jetzt wohnt eben auch wieder daran, dass man
Just wonder, like, I got out of work and I came over here just to relax, but I wonder if all these people that have been here all day, what their plans are, like where do they come from? I mean, I understand for students, maybe some people are here on vacation, but I can't distinguish who those people would be. It would be cool to go to the theater one day. No idea. We'll have to look online and see what the shows are and stuff.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Ciao.
Interesting. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Are you guys from here, from Munich, Germany, Bavaria? Oh, nice. Okay. Uh-huh. Very nice, very nice.
Sind Sie aus München?
Ich ja.
Ich sammle nämlich Unterschriften für den Bombenentscheid. Ja, danke. Tschüss.
But that's not the case.
Yeah,
It's a
that
sad
was not the
reality.
case. Yeah, so now here we go again.
Yeah, no, I'm actually sorry to hear that as well on your side.
I'm sorry.
I've actually met a few Ukrainian super nice people, and it's unfortunate the story that what brought them here.
Yes.
But they've been here for a few years and their German is outstanding. Mine is A2.
In 6 months.
Oof.
Yes. I passed B1 level.
Kennst du die Deutsche Welle?
Yeah.
They make very good language courses online.
Okay.
For free on their website.
On the website, okay.
Like they show you some videos, like everyday life, what you need at the beginning.
I don't know Deutsche Welle.
I told you also 2 years ago, yeah, but you ignored me.
Sorry, I ignored you. I had my intensive
What's your name?
William.
William.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Marcos,
Nice to meet
William,
you.
nice to meet you. And yours was?
Julia.
Julia, nice to meet you. Yeah,
So what did you bring to Munich?
yeah.
Camera.
Yeah, I brought a camera.
Microphone.
Yeah, just the experience of the moving here to Munich and trying to get adapted. I mean, I chose to relocate here through work.
In other countries, maybe it looks very easy, and then you receive some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's very hard to
It is.
connect with
It is.
Germans.
It is.
And,
yeah.
that's like for expats,
Uh-huh.
like the worst countries to make new friends, like Munich.
Munich.
Germany.
Yeah. Well, before I even moved here, people from home would tell me like, no, Germans, it's very, very difficult to make friends with them. And I mean, yes, that's true, but that's not necessarily German. That's like anyone. And as an adult, it's hard to make friends. Yes, you can. So I think the conversations I've had is you go to a bar and you will meet people there. You will talk, you will have conversations. But what are the chances of you staying in contact with that person after that night?
Exactly.
Who knows?
That's what I had.
Right.
I had this problem because I was going to bars alone,
Mhm.
and like I had some of the people,
Uh-huh.
like some contacts, and then I texted them, and they like refused to go with me. It's like, oh, I'm busy, la 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 la.
She has the
So-
problem what she
Yes,
should
yes,
say.
yes, really. And
Yeah, that is
yes, it was very difficult. And Marcus, when I tell about Marcus, I say, well, he's German, but he's like the exception. He's like the international guy. So yeah, it's very difficult, and I really got big problems with finding friends.
Okay.
Even though I was looking, and I'm young, so it should be much easier for me. But it was very difficult. So that's the fact.
Yeah.
And
So-
all of my friends are internationals mostly.
So you could make friends. They're going to be more international than Germans because you always find a common ground. Like, oh, I'm international too,
Of course.
or I came here for XYZ.
But that's also something I discovered because I
Yes.
live in the Graf Rumford bar. Graf Rumford. It's a nice cool bar in this street.
Okay, okay.
It's called Graf.
All right.
German for a tube. I think
Okay.
Graf.
Uh-huh.
Rumford, like the street, Rumfordstraße.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And
So,
even the Bayern players, they were starting on Saturday. I was there.
is it a corner bar?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I
exactly.
walked by it. Yeah, I've never been in there.
And there also mainly like a big like Turkish community,
Uh-huh.
Indian people, Mexican sometimes.
Okay.
They also complain that, but I think like okay, maybe at least together they could connect. or
Yes,
something.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
But it's I don't know. Maybe they already have this German vibe.
yeah.
Also the other bar we,
I would like to lay
we
down
go
on the
always
grass.
to the Robinson bar.
Yes.
Yeah, that corner. That. Yeah.
That's- I think there I sit there quite often.
Really?
So
VIP
whenever
guest.
Even you are bored and
Nice.
look, if I'm there, we can have a drink.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know next time.
It's very nice. You sit like so close to the other people.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's nice. Definitely, willing to have a few drinks there. I always walk by there, and it's crowded. It's always like there's always people there, so it's a nice ambience. But then the Rumford one, I've walked by that one, but I've never gone inside. When I've passed by, it's usually very full. So I always wonder, like, it seems like if it's a private event, or yeah. So it's like, I want to go in, but I also don't want to. I don't know anyone, so I just want to, yeah. But then, no, with the camera, I just try to upload to YouTube. Yeah, if you guys want to be in the video, let me know. If not, I could also just
Oh, yes, of
delete the part.
course.
I do reactions on videos, like people doing other stuff about Germany. That helps me educate myself, of course. And I could see, like, my reaction if it's a culture shock that I've experienced or not.
It has a little bit of melancholic vibe, right?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, I see. And it's also very cloudy, like always here. So
Yeah.
it just gives some drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel. I think so many people who I met are
Mhm.
really complaining that it's very difficult to even feel. Like yesterday, I
Mhm.
was on a hike and I also met some international people. I think one girl is from. They all are here for work. One is from France, and the other one is from Italy, and the third one, I think. Well, no, I think she's mixed. I'm not sure where she's from. So, and they all said it's so like difficult to find friends and feel yourself very happy because of it. And
Yeah.
I think everyone has has the same problems here, and that was also the reason why I moved back to Ukraine, because I thought that, well, maybe war will be ended soon, and
You have to
also.
go every day to the Oktoberfest, every day get drunk, and you will have 500.
Oh my
new
God!
friends
You will
in 2
have
weeks.
alcohol.
So-
You'll be alcoholic.
Yeah,
No, it's not. It's not the solution.
Yeah, well, the alcoholism, that's one case, but then that's also a perfect example where I thought that would be a good place to make friends. You do make friends,
Yeah.
but the question really is the follow-up after, because you will meet so many people. Either you're drunk or you're under the influence and you just can't remember like the person you met. So it really depends. It's hard, but that you will have a good time for sure, no doubt. But if you want to make like an actual friend, that's
Yeah.
I also have a kind of explanation why this friendship is harder. But I have to say also, I traveled a lot of times to Spain, and I found they are like so much into their group and
Yeah,
let
yeah.
nobody into their group.
Do you mind if I move it over this way so that you guys are in the video?
Oh.
But yeah.
Say something.
So these are my new friends, Julia and Marcus.
Thank you guys. So we're
No.
talking about the issue that why the Germans might be a little bit difficult to make friends.
Yeah.
And I have a little theory that it's like the Germans take friendship very seriously. So if you have a German friend,
They're your
you
friends
have
forever.
him forever.
Yeah.
You can call him whenever you want. When you move,
Yeah.
all your friends take a day off. They pack your luggage. They help you driving lorry 500 kilometers. So and
That's
maybe
so
this
true.
is why you don't want to have this kind of friendship. You only love really people who you think they can be very close.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, maybe in Latin America, it's like, oh, this is my friend, but oh, he needs a help, but oh, this day I'm busy.
I'm
maybe.
busy. Yeah.
So this is maybe one part of the
Yeah.
reality. Yes.
Going back to what you were saying, right, about the table of 10 people. So two things on that point that came to my mind that I've experienced so far. So one of my colleagues, she's from Spain.
Yeah.
And she's been here for I don't know how many years, but quite some time. And she has her Spanish community as well, Spanish friends. And they've invited me, I guess because we speak Spanish. So, you know, it was a normal, we clicked right away.
Nice.
But we experienced that we went to Vexviertel,
Yeah.
and we were around 8 Spanish people, right? 4 couples and whatnot. We get to the door, and the bouncer looks at us, he hears us speak Spanish. He looks at us and he goes, "No, full. The place is full. You can't come in." So we were like, "What? Really? Why?"
Was it a
Because
club or what was it?
it was like an underground bar,
yeah.
but I from my assumption is because we were Spanish speaking and we spoke pretty loud,
Yeah.
the guy just didn't like us. And I've gotten that before, not necessarily that time, but I've seen that happen before. It has happened to me before, but I just came to my mind because if it was not my party, it was a birthday party that I was invited to, and we just decided to go somewhere else, and we were having a good time. And we see people going in, and then when we approached there, we were obviously a little loud and speaking Spanish, and the guy said no.
I cannot understand that. First of all, you like
Yeah.
guapo. You look
Thank you,
nice,
thank
so
you.
there's no reason you don't look very aggressive.
Yeah.
So the only little thing, like, and if I go to club, I go for example to Blitz.
Okay. Yeah. I've
Say
been there.
clubs,
Been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like 50% you hear of the people speak
Yeah.
Spanish. So
Maybe it was
this
a
is
different
maybe
ambience.
not the reason, or it's maybe that they say, okay, we have already too many. Like in Berlin, I know complaints like too many tourists now everywhere. Many Spanish people speaking people.
Yeah.
So this is maybe kind of one reason it could be like this, but I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
Let's go next time and we'll see.
For sure. Yeah. The other thing is, I've experienced that, and correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but my assumption or experience has been so far that Germans do not like to mix their group of friends. They have many friends,
Oh yes.
but each are in separate groups. So, like for example, you have your work friends, you have your childhood friends, you have your school friends,
Exactly, yes.
and they never mix.
Yeah, it's also because of reason of different humor,
Okay.
different intelligence
True.
levels.
Yeah.
So
True.
you know that if you meet these guys and you can make this kind of stupid, silly jokes,
Yeah.
and
That they're
for
all.
example, your school friends, they know all your negative things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you cannot bring them to some beautiful women you met or some
Oh
work
my
friends.
God.
Because
True, yeah.
they will probably tell some weird stories from 20 years ago or
Yeah.
40 years ago.
So I don't know what to think about that because I understand both sides. But when I was living in the States, it's sort of the same thing. Like I've made work friends, and it was always like, so this is how everything. In my mind, I never like say no, I can't meet with you today because of I'm meeting with other friends. I always say I'm going to, for example, I'm going to Getnaplatz, and I'm going with these friends. You're more than welcome to come if you want to or not. So it's on to that person if he or she wants to join or not. If he or she feels comfortable of meeting new people, or that. So I find it interesting. I really can't say if it's.
Well, it's just like in Munich you have many Germans, of course, but many Germans come to Munich for work here.
Yeah.
So they don't have their childhood friends here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they leave maybe at the weekend because go home to their village.
Ah.
Then they have their soccer teams.
Yeah.
Or like these traditional. You have like these. It's kind of often shooting
Okay.
people who like shoot and make like little costumes.
Ah,
like
okay,
very
okay.
Traditional
Uh-huh.
German rooted things,
Yeah.
and this is only in the countryside.
Okay.
So here the people you meet is maybe more the party people
Alright.
or
Students,
the
maybe,
the
as well.
girlfriends, students.
Yeah.
So this might
Not
also be.
really, I would say.
What do you say?
Huh?
What do you think? Well, you're from Ukraine, so you.
Well, I don't know. For me, Munich is a bit boring city because I would say that it's very rich and I think it's maybe some family-oriented city because it's very quiet here and nothing is really happening. And yeah, and also about like friendship with Germans, I really think that it's very difficult for them to let someone in their group because first of all, language barrier. I think
Yeah.
you cannot ignore it. You will have it always, and it's. I met many Germans who do not speak English at all, or it's very
Yeah.
difficult for them to translate, and it's always like some kind of additional problems to them to always translating everything to English, and that's why they kind of skip this communication. And also, I think cultural difference is very, very big because for me, I was living in VG with people.
Yeah.
We shared the same house.
All
and,
Germans or?
Yes, all
Okay.
Germans. So 3 people,
Uh-huh.
and they all are Germans. And I had some problems because I didn't understand them. They have some of the maybe like traditions. They had
Yeah.
dinner together, for example. For me, it's not very common thing because in Ukraine we have a lot of properties, so we all live in separate apartments.
Okay.
So there is not such a thing as a like dinner with your roommates because
Yeah.
you don't really have a roommates, and we do not have this concept of sharing food like
Really?
on the table. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's only for family or like for holidays, but it's not like thing for roommates. I
Yeah,
would say
yeah.
no, but here it's like this, and yeah. Also, what I found is that. They kind of they avoid to they do not show their real intentions and emotions. So for example, I was making some mistakes living in this VG. For example, I didn't know that like hot water is very expensive here
Yeah.
because of gas and everything. We know
Yeah.
the reason.
Yeah.
So you have to sparen to save
Yes.
money. This is the most important word here, to sparen. So I didn't know that, and it caused some problems, and they didn't even tell me about that. So I would have changed my behavior, but I didn't know because it's just kind of.
It's funny
That's
because like on the other hand, you have to ask who wants to be a friend with a German.
True. Yeah.
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 It's like they sit at home after 7 o'clock. They think about the next work day, prepare. If they go out, they talk about their work.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like a little bit boring to meet
Yeah.
Germans.
A
And they
little
think about
bit.
sparen if they don't have when they want to have money when they're 85 to
Yeah.
retire. That's all what they think.
It's
Before they turn
yeah.
80, that they don't have too much money when they are 80. So it's a little bit funny. So if you meet people from abroad, it's
Yeah.
easier because you can make this a little bit more weird and funny. Yeah.
But I think young generation they do not think about it, and I really think that they grow up. One moment.
No worries. No worries. For me, it's so fascinating how different we all are because in my culture, I mean, forget the cultures. From what I've experienced in my life, where I am today, I am extremely humble because this is all new to me. Like your culture, my culture, let's not say culture, let's say habits, because
But that's
we're
amazing.
creature of habits at the end, right? And I, all this is new to me. So it's like I could have my opinion, but I will not judge you because that's how you are. This is how I am, and it's cool. If we can meet in the middle, great. But I'm just so, like, for example, you just explained to me that in Ukraine you have multiple properties and you have
Of
different,
course,
you know,
yes,
you're
that's
not accustomed of sharing foods.
yes.
To me in Germany, I've seen that as well, and it's like that they share foods and they have the broadside or
Yeah.
whatever Mahlzeit, all that stuff, and it's fascinating. But back home, it depends who you ask, because if you have working parents, you know, let's stick to dinner. We would have dinner if my parents were working, and I'm hungry. You know, you gotta eat. It would be nice to wait, but if they come home late, you could eat at your own time and all that stuff. But the intention is to always try to eat together, just so you can share your stories, how your day was, and stuff like that. But it's just about flexibility. It's not like, oh, you only have lunch or dinner with your friends and nobody else, and at this specific time. Now, Spanish in Spain, on the other hand, they eat super late. I
Yeah,
back
I
home,
heard about it,
yeah,
yes.
back home it was sort of the same habit, especially for like let's say Christmas when it's a family dinner. Dinner is always served at midnight, and that's way too late. But then in the U.S., I experienced that. Let's say, for example, in the wedding, right? The same thing with the wedding. The wedding, the dinner is always served at midnight. But in the U.S. and American wedding, it's the first thing that you do when you get to, let's say, the ceremony, to the celebration. You eat first, and then you dance and drink.
Yeah, we have it we
You,
have it as well, of
it's the
course.
same in
Yes,
Ukraine.
yes,
I
yes.
find that so
Yes.
new because I'm used to like drinking before, and then you have food to like.
No, we eat and drink and then we are drunk and we are
That's so
dancing or
funny.
fighting
Yeah.
Your future
maybe.
husband has to be drunk.
Oh, oh my god.
No, you see, so that now that I'm here, I'm just watching and observing and appreciating all the things. Like even being at this park, seeing
Yeah.
all the different circles of people, it's nice. And I'm curious, like what are they talking about? Where are they from? In what phase are they in their lives? Like are they new, recent graduate students? Are they new with work? You know, I just finished work and I came over here. I said it's a nice sunny day out there. I want to look and see if I could meet some people, and look what
Oh,
happened.
wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Pleasure for us.
Yeah.
But the good thing
Yes.
about Germans, like if you ask them like a question, you are the active one. You come and ask. Everybody will give you like full detailed information. Like,
That's true.
if
Yeah.
you get lost in the streets, they will explain you like
Oh, yeah.
the next
Yes.
2 kilometers.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So very friendly
Yeah.
people, but just a little bit not so much.
More
action.
reserved, I would say.
Yeah.
The country is too rich, you know.
Yeah.
We always talk about we have financial crisis or economic crisis, but it's still there's money everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
People,
Especially
they all have
Munich.
high blood pressure. They are like a little bit thick.
Yeah.
Um, and people are afraid of losing what they have now. They are already now the perfect developed country,
Yeah.
and all they think about, okay, it can only get downwards. And in Europe, like countries or Latin American countries, people just survive from day to day.
Yes.
And if
Yeah.
it's evening and they know that they survive, let's put it a little bit dramatic, they can drink or they can dance or like
Yeah.
meet people on the streets.
Yeah.
So it's like also psychology.
Yeah. No, it's really interesting. Like my even with my office colleagues, like I'm not in the same team as them, but I forced myself to go to the office in Munich because I wanted to meet people face to face. And even though we weren't on the same teams, we started to bond over common things, and then that led me to be involved in extracurricular activities outside of work. Like let's say our office has a football team, so they said, hey, do you like football? Come play with us or come practice with us. And little by little I started making these friendships. Then I have interesting colleagues that are super fanatic of bicycles. They taught me a lot of bicycles. And here I had to get a bicycle, so he gave me all the tips that I'm very grateful about.
I know what you mean, but I think it's better if you meet the colleagues, you talk about it and say, hey, or do you want to join? Because what my ex-girlfriend, she was from Czech Republic, what she hated is like she worked 8 hours with the same people, and then
Having-
twice a week, like, hey,
The happy
let's
hour?
go have another beer.
Yeah.
And you say like, oh, I didn't talk to these people the whole day.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they want like make
That's so funny.
friends. And then also
Yeah.
this kicker.
Yeah, yes.
Table,
Table
many
football,
companies
yeah.
Play this table football and think it's team building.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But no, the people just want to get home.
Yes. So
Yeah.
so it's funny you say that because I could agree that that's German mind or thinking.
Yeah.
In the U.S., it's all about always happy hour. So every day it's just you could work with the same. But I don't want to speak too soon because at the same time when you're at work, you know with who you click, right?
Yeah,
Like who's a good friend, who's just a colleague, and you have that wall. So the happy hour is usually with the people that you enjoy working with, and when you're off of that, when you're working, when you're at happy hour, you talk about other things not related to work. Sometimes you gossip in here and there, but I agree with you that the Germans, they always say, I just want to go home. I don't care about this activity. I don't want to go to the park if it's a work event because I just prefer to go home. Every German has told me those reactions, and I just find it interesting. I can't judge because I understand. You also have kids, you have a family, you want to go home, or you're tired. I'm the same. Like I may be tired, but I push myself because I have other necessities like meeting people, learning about the culture, some conversation, something will come up that will help you, like opening up a bank account, for example, right? Like I had 1,000 questions.
This is very helpful here. Well, I didn't know about it. I lived here in Germany, but I didn't work, so I didn't know about it. But I think we do not really have it in Ukraine. Actually, like this happy hour, no, we don't even
Really?
have this. No, we don't even have this concept. And we like sometimes we have these events from company, like when we celebrate maybe New Year or someone's birthday, of course. But we do not have happy hour or anything like this
But
for
if you have it,
bonding.
everybody would get drunk as well.
Yeah,
In
but I think
Germany
we
it's
are
like happy hour.
funny
But
anyway.
if you say something not correct,
Ah,
the boss
okay.
is always watching.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
If you have, hey, this is not correct.
Yeah,
This is like
yeah.
artificial, like with the puppets.
Yeah.
Maybe like in the military a little
Okay,
bit. German
yeah.
bosses are like 55, 60. So they push you for all the wrong mistakes.
Yeah.
No room for creativity.
Oh my god.
That's true. Well, then, I mean, in that case, know your audience.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna like when we have our Christmas office Christmas dinner or celebration. Of course, I will not go and get drunk because it's an office setting. Yes, there's alcohol.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we would be drunk.
Yeah.
Everyone, yes, of course.
Well, you could get drunk as long as you know your limit.
It depends on the company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I think many people are getting a bit crazy. Yeah, it's fine because it's like just this event and
Yeah.
we can have fun. Everyone will like forget about it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I've been in two separate companies where we had a Christmas dinner, and there was always that one person that just went beyond the normal and got themselves fired. Especially if you're somebody high, you're the example, no?
Oh my god.
And yeah, but that's why I know that I will not behave in such a way in a work environment. But after work, if let's say we're colleagues and we say, okay, yeah, let's go for drinks, I know that we are now friends, and if I get drunk, you guys either take care of me or help out. Yeah. But you will not go to the manager and say, oh, this he did,
No.
Nice. It's
Yeah.
so nice to talk to you. Where do you have the most like followers? Do you know? Can you track the countries?
So I think the top three were the U.S. It was Germany first, the U.S. and India.
Oh yeah.
Can
Oh
I
my god.
remove some of my messages, my dear German friends?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. You tell me if you don't want.
No,
Germans are
good.
cool.
All
Yeah.
good.
The important thing for me is if they leave comments and say what like their experience, because my videos are all about my experience,
Yeah.
and not every story is the same. But now, and when I saw a friend that they received the voters package. No, they opened that thing in all angles, and there were about I don't know how many names or political parties. I was just like, this cannot be real. I even took a picture. There was two big sheets. I just don't remember if it was like Munich or Bavarian state.
It's very difficult.
It was, yeah, I was like, wow, I don't think I will understand the politics or the government here in Germany.
Not even like they have their parties. Usually have your party, and then maybe you vote the guy who's for your party or not.
Yeah.
Then it's like some is he or she good, and you trust her, but usually you don't know. Like maybe you know 5% of all the people.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know
we make
who's.
these coalitions now. Also, we have the Eastern. We have many people who now complain a lot. They think the country is going down, even if we have like 4,600 gross domestic product. Like we are still the number 3.
Yeah.
But
crazy,
if you
yeah.
talk with people here, you can interview 100 people. 90 people would mention the word crisis or problems.
Yeah, okay.
And I've been to Georgia, Turkey.
Yeah.
They have like 200 billion GDP, like not even 5%, and they like dance and they're happy.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit the negative vibes, and the AfD, that's like the far right party.
Yeah.
They get all these negative thinking people.
Yes.
Just sit at home in front of the Facebook and do some
just the populism.
and react to face comments from Russia.
Yeah.
So they think the world is going down because even my friends back home in the countryside, they say, "Oh, Munich, too many immigrants." I say, "Well, hi from Munich."
My friends ask me the same thing.
Hi.
Well, yeah, me too.
Immigrants from
Oh
all
my
over the
god!
world.
Oh my god!
No, but all my friends from home, they ask me like, "Hey, so is it true? Like, there's so many immigrants over there. Like, what about this attack or terrorist attack in Berlin, or I can't remember what else? Like, how's Munich?" I was like, "No, not really."
You read the newspaper, and then it's like the Bild Zeitung, the same newspaper. They write 1 week about the attack, and then there's like an attack in maybe Amsterdam. They also, so you have the feeling that every day is something else. But I think like maybe 3-4 people in average are killed by refugees, which is very sad. Very bad things happen.
Yeah.
But every year, like 2,500 died with like car accidents.
Yeah.
And try to make a speed limit in Germany. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
So people don't know that if the moment they go into the car, it's like the chances to be killed is like
absolutely.
1,000 times higher than walking around in Munich. So,
Definitely, yeah.
but okay.
Yeah.
So Juliska, let's. You want to say a last word? We need some viewers, more viewers. So.
Oh my god! What should I
The
say?
beautiful ladies, we already said enough nice things.
No, I was silent all of the time.
Yeah.
Well, I think Germany is a very good country, to be honest, and it's very rich and it's very stable. Like, you have your path. So if you are really into a career, you can achieve a lot, and you can you have the opportunity to be studying here, and education here is amazing. And in Munich, there is the best university of, I think, maybe not of the
Very
Europe,
good university,
but yeah,
very
this
good.
TUM.
Top 10.
Yes,
yeah.
it's very good university, and I didn't know that the education here is pretty flexible. So, for example, you have the semester, and it's not necessary to pass all of the exams, so you can kind of extend the timing for study. I didn't know, we don't have it in Ukraine usually, so we only have like this fixed 4 years for bachelor's and 2 for magister.
Okay.
So this is very good and nice, and also you will for sure find some jobs, so you will have your path in life. And this is very good. It's very stable and it's very promising, but at the same time, of course, it could be pretty boring here because people are also more maybe in tunnel vision, I would say, and they are not very friendly to me, to be honest. I really think, because still mentality is very, very different, and for all of the immigrants, I would say everyone will face this problem. Really, I really think you cannot really avoid it. It's just, it will happen. The only way to integrate is to speak German fluently and to learn the habits, for sure, because you will be always treated like you are the foreigner, and you cannot
take it personal, right? Like
it's difficult not to take it personal, to
it
be
is.
honest. And also that, like, this how to say, the documentation and all of the paperwork here is extremely difficult and extremely horrible. And I also see that when you try to extend your, like, this permission for staying, they treat you not very well in these institutions, and it's understandable, but you have to be ready for that. But besides of that, I think you can have a lot of fun here, so, and a lot of opportunities, of course.
Yeah.
especially in Munich. So.
Perfect. No, this is great.
So great companies, this BMW and
People don't appreciate it, as I told
yes,
you.
Yeah.
yes, because they are in this bubble.
They need to,
they are
they need
too
to think outside of the
stable.
box.
If
The
it's a bit
politician
of,
who tells the
Yeah.
people how cool our country is,
Yeah.
and our chancellor, he makes the mistake.
it is
He
cool.
tells the people,
It is cool.
oh, we have these problems, and the AfD, they are right. We have
No,
we have
no.
I think 35% of all opera houses in the world are in Munich, Germany.
Wow.
So nobody even knows about that.
Yeah.
You only hear like one opera house must maybe close, and so everybody thinks like, oh, the economy is going down. Or, like, if you're unemployed, you get money from the state. Like if you're like 16,
Yes,
and
this is
you
crazy.
got beaten by your
Yes. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm.
parents, you have the right
Yeah.
to go and get money.
That's
for
crazy.
living.
Yeah.
Tell
Yes.
other people or the
Yes.
medical treatment. Now
Yes.
they have like this maybe you have to pay like 10 euros if you visit a
Yeah,
doctor.
yeah,
so
yeah.
everybody goes crazy.
They're complaining. Yeah.
but the medication is still for free, or you pay like 10 euro extra.
Uh-huh.
And in US the
Oh, yeah.
medication is like 5,000.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
no way.
In US it's horrible. It's just it's unbelievable how it can be like this.
No, but it's okay. Like I'm sure that they could. It's all
but
about
I mean,
experiences.
Yeah, the
No,
people are
I mean,
great.
Yeah. No, but it is like a normal birth. I think in a hospital is like $30,000 average.
In Germany for free.
Imagine that.
Well,
like that's
yes, that's just that's
Yeah.
just the facts.
Childcare
Yes.
costs, I think, like in some regions, like 300 euro per month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is crazy. I didn't know that there is such a thing in the United States that even if you have a stable job, you can get sick
Mhm.
or some accident can happen to you, and bills
Disability,
are
yeah.
going to be so high so that you are going to be bankrupt, and there is some percentage of people who are just doing doing good in their life, and they are having these problems, and they are becoming bankrupt. It was a shock to me. It was a shock to me.
There's no
How
such a
is
social system.
how is
Yeah.
that possible? Yes, it's unbelievable. But here,
Yeah.
well, if you can just decide to be homeless if you are like German,
Yeah.
and you will be paid
Yeah.
just to survive.
You're on a salary.
And I also noticed when I was walking in the center, like they lie on these cardboards and they
Uh-huh.
have pizza, and I'm like, oh my
They
god! And I
live a
also
life.
know that they have money to like
They live
buy.
better.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and this is very big difference. Yeah, there are
Yeah.
many advantages. I think very, very, very many.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
No, wow.
Let's say goodbye because our friends are waiting.
Yeah.
No, great. Thank you. If you want to change numbers, perfect. That's me,
Super.
and then that's me.
Keep in touch.
Very nice to meet you as well. Yeah, definitely.
Nice to
Very nice to meet you.
Yes.
And have safe travels back home.
Thank you very much.
You're always welcome back. Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh,
That's
wow.
so long. Yes, 35 hours by bus.
Wow.
Yes, so have a nice
Yeah.
evening.
Thank you. You too. Ciao, ciao.